Hey Tugger Brothers, it's John. This is my PC, obviously. So, I would like to let you know that I have the front cover right here. As you can see, there are panels missing right here. And there's covers here, and there's a big old mesh guard right here. Okay? But you may be wondering, well, why is this off? Because I'm not going to put this on there, since it's going to cover some of the stuff that's on the front. Okay? But the whole point of this video is to show you what's in my PC. What am I carrying? What am I got? Okay, now, I'm going to show you that these are vent holes right here. And this is a big old motherboard fan. It's pretty big, all right? So, what we're going to do is we're going to take off the screws off on the back, okay? Now, let me show you what these screws look like. They look like this. They're thumb screws. You guys see them? All right. Those are what they look like. Okay. There's two of them, and they go in the back. All right. Now, if you guys would like to see, I will demonstrate. Okay. As you will see, there's one here, and there's one here. Okay. The screw I just took out went in here and in here. Now, if I take this off, okay, it will reveal a panel. Now, you guys can't see, but if I lower this, there's a cable here. That's an important cable, because the cable powers this fan, okay? You see? This is the fan right here, okay? Look at all that on in there. It's a whole lot of stuff, okay? All right. So, right here, I have a underside fan, and right here, I have a front fan. These are all powered, by the way, all right? This right here is my CPU cooler. Pretty hefty, all right? This here is my GPU, or my graphics card. Now, it is supplied by the PSU, the power supply unit, which, folks, is right here. Now, this is a GEX 850, all right? I didn't go with the 1000 series and plus because I just don't need it. You will notice that there's a strip here, all right? And it is magnetic. It is a LED strip, okay? And it's going to be powered after I give this PC some power, okay? Coming along, I have a Wi-Fi card, which is right here, all right? As you can see, there's two antennas, okay? Now, this is capable of Wi-Fi 6, okay? There is some SATA cables right here. I'm sorry. There's some PCI cables that are going to the motherboard. This is USB 3.0, and there's a 3.0 connection, okay? Right up here. As you can see, I've got some USB connections, some audio connections, some fan controllers right here. This is a SATA connection right here, which used to be able to be used long ago. Now, I don't have a cable for that, so we're going to have to ignore that. Now, just thought to let you guys know, this is a Corsair PC case. If you're wondering, this is the Thor model. As you can see, right there. All right? Okay. So, for the demonstration, this goes on my motherboard right up here. Okay? I'm going to put you guys right here because I'm going to go get a flashlight and show you the rest of this. I thought I had one handy, y'all. Ah, I do. It's just hidden. Okay. right, I don't have an actual flashlight, handled flashlight, so this is going to have to do, okay? Now, as you will see, this cable attaches right to my motherboard, okay? I'm going to pull that out, okay? I'm going to take this panel and stick that aside, okay? Now, I'm going to show you what's all in there. You see all those colored cables right there? The red one, okay? That's my SATA cable. Now, my SATA cables are feeding data to all of my hard drives, okay? There's my SSD on the top, okay? And it's 256 gigabytes. That's where my operating system is stored, okay? That is a 750 gigabyte hard drive. It's 2.5, okay? And then coming on up here, I have a couple of accessories, which, if you guys notice, is poking out the front, okay? This right here is my card reader, because I do a lot of photography, so it's got a lot of memory card slots. This is my Blu-ray CD DVD drive, and this is a hot swap drive. What is a hot swap? Let me show you. You see this 2.5 hard drive? Well, if I stick that right in there, it'll read it just like it was, as if it was part of a system, okay? You can also lift this up and do 3.5, okay? It's just that simple, okay? And then, coming on further up is my, 7-port 3.0 USB. And then this one is a fast charge over on the side, okay? It's by Kingwin, all right? So there's my front panel. Let's go ahead and close that front panel all up. Remember that weird funkin' looking panel? This guy, we're going to put that right on in there, okay? What I need to do is pull this back, okay? Now, one thing I'd like to note is this is the reset button. You should never have to push this, but all PCs have it. It's in the bottom of this little section right here, okay? See that little hole? This is just going to go right into that hole. Come on. All right, now, with a little bit of finesse and a little bit of jiggering, okay? These grooves, these holes, these rivets on the inside, okay? You see them right here? They're just going to go right in there. So you kind of have to finesse this a little bit. All right? Alrighty. Put that in there. Put that in there. All right. That in there, that in there, that in there, that in there, and that in there. And all the direct ports are still accessible. My DVD drive, my SD card reader, my hot swap, and my USB slots. Okay? Now, we're going to cover... Well, no, we're not, because I want to show you what else is in here. Okay. So, I also have 4 sticks of RAM. Now, does anybody know what RAM stands for? It's Random Access Memory, okay? Which means when you're operating a program and you need to have some functions occur, like opening a program, closing a program, saving a program, opening a file. All those are happening through your RAM, okay? Now, one thing you'll notice is this is white and these are black. Now, these black ones are the same as the white ones. But what's different about the white ones are RGB colored, okay? Same as the strip here, all right? Now, when I turn this on, this is going to give color to the inside of my case. And then coming further down, one thing I forgot to mention to you is right here is a stick, an M2 stick of 1 terabyte of SSD memory, okay? That's where you have your storage memory, and you can put that on there, all right? And that's pretty much it for my case, guys. It's got a lot of stuff, all right? Now, we're going to show you the back here real quick. I'm going to close this up so we don't get a whole lot of dust in here anymore, all right? Remember that cable? I need to make sure that that cable is attached so that this fan will kick on. So, take this. And one thing you'll notice is these are very delicate connections. You see that? Okay? You can easily bend these. Okay? And it's got little ridges and rails on the sides. And you got to make sure that that lines up. Don't force it. Just gently push it in. And it should slide real easily right in there. Okay? So for this case, it has a little bit of a groove right here. And a little bit of a... I don't know what you would call this, but there's a curved side notch up here, and this is a notch here, all right? Or a whole bunch of notches. I know I'm using the wrong words, guys. I'm sorry. But I'm going to line it, slide it backwards, and then this panel will go in. So I'm going to push it in, slide forward, and push in the back. And it should all line together. Okay, now, I'm going to turn this around so you can see this. I'm going to take those 2 thumb screws, these 2 right here, okay? There's a hole here. Put that up there. Doesn't have to be grip tight. Just has to be hand tight, okay? And the one down here, okay? All right, cool. Now, what's all going on back here, okay? This is my I/O panel right here, okay? I've got 2 USB 3.0s. I have a display port, an HDMI port, okay? But you'll know later on that I'm not going to connect there. I'm going to connect here, okay? I've got a... What is that? A Type-C USB, okay, on the side. And I have a USB 3.0 here. I think these are USB 3.0s, but they're 10s, grade 10s. These are USB 3.0s, an Ethernet port, and all my audio right here, okay? Now, coming down, this is my VGA display port right here. This is my HDMI port, and this is my display port on my GPU. Now, I'm going to connect my monitor and my TV, which I use for a monitor, in these 2 slots, because this is where your display comes from, not up here, okay? And then these are my antennas for my Wi-Fi card, all right? And then back here, this is where all your power comes from, right in here, all right? That's it, guys. I'm going to go ahead and connect up everything. I appreciate you watching. This is Sean the Toga Brother. I'm out.